officially summer and I needed a little bit of color in my life. So not only am I going to show you this gorgeous feather crochet color, I'm going to show you how I installed it to get this super smooth ponytail from the back and a really, really cute flip over. So if you want to see how I got this look, then let's get into it.
Relatives home. Surveillance video captured the attacker's use of a belt wrapped.
Hey Craig, can I borrow your microwave? Hey loves, so let's get right into it. Today's video is sponsored by Ashimary hair. It is the summer and I'm trying to get into some things, child. So we're gonna play with color today. I want a really, really cute bronzy, summery, blondie, little tinctures of a color of a, I'm trying to give summer vibes. I'm gonna do a flip over feather crochet install today. I am so excited. Ashimary sent me 4 packs. They're 20-inch brown ombre water wave hair, so it should be like a cute little transition from my natural hair. I'm excited. I already have my braid pattern done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 braids going straight back, as well as a anchor braid around the edges just so my ponytail looks nice and smooth. And then in the middle, I have everything up and down winded together, girl. I'm gonna turn around and show you. Do not be alarmed. I actually just took out another crochet install, so the braids are a little bit fuzzy. And that's when I feel like my hair tends to look the best and it's the most comfortable to wear, because crocheting through super tight braids is not fun. Not to me, babe. So luckily I shouldn't have that issue. The braids should have a little bit of give, so the install should be pretty comfortable. And I want it to be really full, brown, bronzy, goddessy. I don't know how to explain it no other way. But if you, the girls that get it, and the girls that get it, I hope you're here. So the back of the braid pattern, let's get into it. So I have leave out around the edges for my ponytail. I have my little anchor braid that goes all the way around, another one here, and then I connected all the braids in the middle here into one braid. Now, luckily, because it's curly hair, having that little extra volume and whatever going on in the middle is not really going to be an issue. As long as your perimeter is nice and smooth, your ponytail is going to look great. You don't want it super bumpy and lumpy. Try to make it as reasonable as possible, but it should be pretty forgiving. Let's open up this hair and see what the curl pattern and the color are given. I am so excited. All right, this is the hair. The roots are brown and then it has a ombre to blonde. I feel like it's going to be so much easier to see once it's all together in my head. But it's like a honey type of vibe. Really, really pretty. I like it. She's cute. I'm just hoping that my natural hair blends with it, because I thought it was gonna be a little bit more black in here. But the roots are literally a number 4 type brown. So I'm really hoping that my natural hair blends with this hair, honey. Please, knock on wood. Because I'm excited about this hairstyle and I want it to come out cute. So I have 4 bundles of their feather crochet hair in this color, and child, hopefully it's enough. So we got to be real strategic in how we use it, because with the feather crochet you can literally pack hair into your head if you want to. So you kind of have to be conscious of your spacing and everything just to keep it nice and cute. Now the hair looks really full all together, so I think we should be fine. But we gotta get into the process. Let's see. Because I know that I have 4 packs, I'm gonna try to fill everything in with 3 and then go in with the 4th pack. You know what? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. I'm gonna just do my best to spread everything out so that the hair is nice and even and really, really full in this area, because that's the most important for a flip over. So in order to install the hair, I'm just gonna go through the braid, grab the crochet hair, close it, pull it through, go back through, close it, and boom. It's just that literally 200 more times. I'm about to go ahead and finish getting this first braid crocheted in, and I'll pop back in when I'm closer to the top. All right, I finished up the first pack and I got the both braids on the side and the whole back done. Let's move on to the second pack. All right, this is where we're at with the second pack. I think we're on the right track, and it's nice and full in the areas that I already finished, so I think that everything is coming together. I'm excited. We should have just enough. I finished the 3rd pack. I have 1 left. And I have this one braid left to fully fill in, and then I'll go in and do some spot filling in. So far, this is what the ponytail is looking like. So I think we're off to a good start. She's nice and full. I have a full pack left. I haven't started on my 4th pack yet. We only have one braid left, so let's go ahead and fill her in. And then whatever we got left over, child, I'm gonna just pack in the front so our flip over is nice and full. To crochet the hair through, all I'm doing is putting this through the braid, grabbing the little feather crochet part, pulling it back through, loop the hair in, pull that through. That's it. It honestly, well, of course it's a crochet hairstyle, but it's kind of soothing. It feels like knitting or crocheting or whatever, girl. I've been trying to watch Bridgerton, so the deal was I had my mom watch Euphoria for me, and then I would watch Bridgerton for her. And I'm loving it, but I'm freaking pissed. I want to like Penelope so bad. I want to like her so bad, but when I tell you, irritated. Every season, irritated. I'm trying to be nice, but girl, annoyed. So I'm already through with season 1, loved it. I'm through with season 2, love that one. I kind of heard mixed reviews about season 2, but I loved it. I thought the older, younger sister dynamic was really sweet to watch, so loved it, honey. Yes, child. Now I'm on season 3, and Penelope is literally one of my least favorite characters out of the whole show. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what you think. I'm fresh. I just got here. I'm a spring chicken. But Penelope is one of my least favorite characters on the show, period. So to watch a whole season about her, nails on the chalkboard. I'm trying to stick with it because I enjoy the show. I get real passionate, and I just don't really align with the choices that Penelope be making. Now, if you've never seen the show, I don't want to give no spoilers, but baby, I'm not the biggest fan. I love Eleanor, and I really hope that they go into her story more and give her a little bit more. I'm not really hoping for her own season because I don't think that she would even like that. All my Bridgerton girls stand up. I'm a new member of the club. After I finish the seasons of Bridgerton, I'm gonna go and watch Queen Charlotte. But honey, boo-boo child, the way they've been taking me through there on these episodes, honey. And I heard that the show was spicy. And don't get me wrong, it has its moments, but I'm a Game of Thrones girl. When you tell me a show is spicy, I want muy caliente. This is giving banana pepper at best. I digress. I'm sticking through it, honey. Let me go ahead and fill in some of this hair in the back, and let me show you how I've been doing it. So this is the braid that we're on. I already filled it in the front, but now I need to go ahead and fill it in the back. And to be honest, your best friend is your feeling in your fingers. So I can't really see the best. I have a viewfinder because I'm filming, but typically when I'm not filming this part, you just want to feel it and put your pieces maybe a finger's width apart is a good rule of thumb for me. But I'm just feeling around, putting my 1 finger space from the last one to here, and then I'll put my next one about here, and I'm trying to go through the braid, back through, grab the hair, pull it through. Super easy. All right, so let's see what the ponytail is giving so far. And it looks nice. I'm good with that. This is gonna be relatively easy to cover with my natural hair. It's nice and full. I'm loving the color. And I still have all of this hair to fill in the front. And we also gonna have to give her a little something so it blends the way we need it to. All right, so this is the front so far. And essentially what I'm gonna do is take it braid by braid, and I'm gonna add 1 crochet in the very front of the part, because the closer your crochet sits to your part, the easier it is gonna be to cover. And then I'm also gonna fill it in maybe an inch or 2 back from the part, just to add a little extra fullness anywhere that we really need it, honey. Now, every single crumb, I checked around. Matter of fact, hold on. I found 2 pieces. Let's put them in there. And I typically wear my flip over on this side, so I try to fill her in as much as possible over here, because this is really where I'm gonna need the extra coverage. So boom, that's it. Every single morsel of this hair is in my head. Now we get to the fun part. Let me get my electrolytes. Now, the fun part. Styling, blending. I have my little brush. I like to use a paddle brush with the little beads on it for my crochet styles. I feel like it doesn't pull out nearly as many pieces. and it's just not so rough on the actual install while still being able to detangle my hair nicely. So when you first crochet your style in, the first detangle gets a little serious because it's hair going in different directions and everything is just trying to settle in essentially. So that first detangle gets down. But after that first time you style it, detangle it, do all the things, it's typically relatively easy to maintain. And I'm loving this texture so far, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like once we define it and do all of the things. So I'm applying a little bit of water just to help me detangle. And so far, I'm really loving the color. I have an idea on how I'm gonna finesse it to make it match my hair, and hopefully it works. But so far the color is gorgeous. And to be honest, I like color on me, but I like to stick my toe in the water before I start going crazy. By August, I'm gonna be wearing 613. This is very much so a color for girls who don't really experiment with color much. I don't think the seeing yourself with this hair will be too jarring for girls who are used to a 1B natural brown type situation. I'm just trying to get her a little moist. Oh, I hate that word, but I'm trying to moisten her up so we can get into the actual styling of it all. All right, everything is kind of moist and whatnot. I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy, the Do Mousse Def texture foam. I'm gonna just take 2 pumps and I'm putting it strictly on the ends of the hair. That's why I really want the definition, but I want some frizz and texture and all of that in the roots, because baby, I hate flat hair. Not that this hair will be flat, but babe, I'm not big on super duper definition. I want texture, I want body, I want volume, I want the things. So I went ahead and applied a little bit of product. And I'm gonna just comb that through. And then in order to get even more texture, I'm gonna chaos blow dry it. So I'm literally just taking my blow dryer and doing this until it's 100% dry. And I'm gonna just keep scrunching and blow drying until she is dry. And then we can focus on blending my natural hair. And girl, that's gonna be a little task because again, my natural hair is black and a whole different texture. So I'm gonna show you how we do it. So the hair is about 90–95% dry. And I really like the texture so far. The curls relaxed a bit. They don't look so perfect. It's giving me that volume that I really wanted. I think I wanted to give sun-kissed lion's mane just effortless, and I need a fan blowing, but you get the vibes. So now we got to blend. So I'm gonna take that same paddle brush and grab a section of the hair in the front, and I'm gonna back comb it. And this is gonna help to cover up those knots and make everything just blend a wee bit better. See, it gives it a little bit more fullness in here, and it's gonna help my hair cover everything. It's gonna give it a little help. So I'm going in first with my paddle brush, and not only am I doing the front, I'm also gonna go in and kind of back comb each braid just a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You really just wanna give it some texture in the roots. And that's just gonna help to conceal our braids and make it look nice and natural. And I'm trying to figure out where I want my part. I like it here, but I really want it a little more exaggerated. So I think I'm maybe here. Yeah, because it's not really a part. It's just like, of course, a flip over. But I had to figure out where I want everything laying. I did most of the teasing with my brush. Now I'm gonna go in with a little rat tail and right along the very front, just give it one more little once over and push all that hair we teased in the roots down to the knotted part. Like so, like that. And this is what we have so far. It's promising. But again, my hair is natural black, so baby, it's only so much teasing in the world that's gonna help us. I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Root Cover-Up Spray, and I'm gonna just spray this on the roots of the hair. See, and it just made it a little bit darker, so when my hair lays over it, it's not laying over brown hair. It'll actually blend a little bit better. And then I also sprayed it on the roots just a little bit. Now that that's done, I was gonna use my wand curler, but to be honest, I'm gonna just throw some small flat iron curls in it. And because this hair is a looser curl pattern, I think the flat iron will give me the texture that I really need to make everything blend the way I want. So let's go ahead and put all of the extension up in a ponytail, and then I can actually just focus on blending my natural hair. I look like Beatrix Lestrange right now, girl. It's giving. Let's get it together. First, I hit everything with a little 1-2 with my blow dryer just to make sure that my hair was dry before I go in with any heat styling tools. Because contrary to what they had us believing in the early 2000s, You cannot flat iron your hair from wet. They may be back on that spiel, but no ma'am, it's a crime. I'm gonna take my curling iron and pop a little tight curl in it. And I'm not focusing on getting the roots super straight, because the more texture you have in the roots, the easier it's gonna be to cover up all of the crochet. And where are my girls who know how to do flat iron curls? I remember it was literally a thing that people could not curl with a flat iron. And maybe it depends on what flat iron you use, but this Babyliss flat iron makes it so easy to curl with a flat iron. You literally just have to twist it and drag it through and you will have no problems. I was thinking about taking that black spray around to the back, but to be honest, I don't think it'll be necessary. If I need to in the end, I will, but I have a feeling that this ponytail is gonna, it's gonna eat down with or without it. So let's just skip the extra steps, please. And the cool thing about this hair is that you can install it like this and then take it down and then put it on some Miracle Knot braids. It's really versatile hair, which I like. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this L'Oreal hairspray to lock those curls in place, and we can let the back down. I'm gonna just finger comb through the back. Curls, they don't have to be too perfect, but as you can see, once they relax a little bit, it's gonna blend right in. And in the front, I'm gonna give her a little brush back. All right, so I brushed it back and gave her a little bit of finessing, and this is the blend so far. I think it looks gorgeous, especially being that my hair is a whole different color. That little curl I put in the front gave it some cute little volume for the flip over. I think it looks so cute. I'm gonna give her a little fluff so it's not so perfect, but super cute. Y'all know what time it is. Where's my edge control? Baby hair time. That did it for me, truly. I'm kind of in love. So this is the flip over. We bring all the hair to the front so y'all can see how cute it is. The blending looks really good to me. Let me know what you think, but I think all things considered, we ate. I think she looks really, really pretty. And I'm kind of loving this color on me. I think it kind of complements my skin tone a little bit. What do we think? I put even more hair over into the flip over and I'm even more obsessed. It's giving the cute sister off of the Wild Thornberries. I have wanted to be Debbie Thornberry my whole life, from the outfits to the attitude. Clock that tea. So it's giving very Debbie Thornberry. It's giving very, I hate it here, but tousled. You know what I mean? Love that. Let me show y'all the back. The color is gorgeous, but y'all know we have to see the ponytail. I love it. What do you think? I love it. Let's see if we can do a little bun. It's so hot. Let me just get all this hair off my neck. Period. Love it. I gotta hit this little kitchen, but that's not y'all business. Focus. Stay focused. All right. Ponytail approved. The bun is cute. Let's see if we can do a cute little half up, half down situation. And I think the key for this is to pull some of the hair from the sides up, and it helps just to cover everything. Especially with the color difference between my hair and the extensions, you gotta finesse it a little bit, but it's not hard and it's blending pretty well. And already the half up down is approved by me, but y'all be the judge. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But so far, I'm already in love with the half up, half down. I see where this is going. All right, it's blending really cute. I want to use a different scrunchie, but we're not gonna be picky right now. With a cuter scrunchie, yes, it's giving chilly vibes. It's giving on the TLC tip, if you will. What do we think? Half up, half down. Down. Do I have a cute little clip or something? Because that scrunchie is throwing me off. Let it go, girl, focus. And I forgot to show you guys the ponytail from the front. So this is it. I feel like I can do a herky right now. I feel it's giving, your school has no gymnastics team, this is a last resort type vibes. You know what I mean? But this is the ponytail. I really want y'all to get into it, because I hate when people give final results from back here. Like, this the ponytail. Girl, no, I want to clock that T. Clock it! Ponytail is ponytailing. Let me show y'all the back one more again, because I'm proud of it. Clock it. Y'all like that note I hit? All right, that's all I got, y'all. This is the finished look. I hope that y'all love it, because I definitely do. Thank you again to Ashimary for working with me. If you are interested in this hair and this color and all the details about how much hair I used, what to order, links, coupon codes, all of the things, check the description box below. It'll have all of that information for you. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babes.